Good to have you back on our PGA Tour coverage right here on 2K Sports. We're picking up action on the 15th hole. Let's charge to the finish line. Wonderfully played. Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. Going with the 5-wood. Yep, that shot's safely on the green. A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
This one has eyes for the hole. Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. Just 3 feet to the cup. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. 16th, the last of the par 3s on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Judging it beautifully.
He's currently tied for 12th. The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
It has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Oh, he's trying to silence the young buck, Will Zalatoris, with that one. Really putting his cards out on the table. Brilliant stuff.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Well, the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5. You can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
That's tidy. And here we are with the 3rd shot. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? And this putt is for a final score of 63. And that wraps up proceedings in this one. And Henny, I think the takeaway for this player is that they really dominated their rival at this event.
Absolutely, Luke. I think the consolation prize is the way they performed against their rival this week. That should absolutely give them confidence as they prepare for their next event.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be covering this featured group. We've got a fresh rivalry developing between these two players as well, so that should provide some great entertainment to the spectators this week.
Should add a bit of extra excitement to our coverage today, Henny.
Oh, that goes without saying, Luke, but Justin Thomas will not be easy to beat. I don't think there's a more competitive man out there on tour.
No, you're absolutely right there. He's a complete player. It'll certainly be interesting to keep an eye on this rivalry throughout the event.
Well, that's well judged. Hole high, right inside the range.
Down a birdie putt here.
Oh, that's frustrating. And this putt coming up for his par. Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Great shot. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Opting for the 5-wood. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. Oh, a 9-foot chance here. And down it goes for an eagle. Currently a couple under for the event. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Is that what they had in mind?
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
Getting ready to play their third. Ooh, that almost went down. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. And there it is. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Rich, we get our first look at the beach here at Pebble Beach. This fourth is a short one, but beguiling.
It is just around the 325-yard mark. Most players tend to lay up and just have a wedge for their second. However, the big sticks, they can go ahead and take a rip at it, but beware, the beach lurks closely down the right-hand side.
Oh, well done. Justin Thomas, major champion, world #1 player, really has all the attributes, doesn't he, Rich?
He does. His focus on his own game is amazing. I think that this kid really understands how to play the game. He's got all the shots, but he doesn't try and get up there and hit it as hard as he can every single time. He gets out there and he learns how to play the game, hit the finesse shots when you need it, take some risks when you need to, but also back off when you don't need to. This kid is a real deal, complete game from head to toe.
Well, nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done.
Yeah, that is not what you want to come up against mid-round, mid-rivalry. That was mean.
The fifth hole, Rich, the first of the par threes. Much to it?
There is. This green is tiny. It's minuscule. And you have what over to the right-hand side? Oh, yes, the Pacific Ocean. No, thank you. A par 3 here is an excellent score.
Wow, what a shot. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the fifth.
This putt to join those amongst the top 10 on the leaderboard.
Don't mind the look of this.
Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
The sixth hole here, Rich, at Pebble Beach, is a tale of two halves, isn't it? A strong tee shot down the hill towards the ocean, and then the second, the approach shot back up the hill.
There's no doubt about it, Luke. This is just a spectacular par 5. The beauty of it, though, is that you can mess it up in a hurry. This is a very difficult par 5. Don't make any bones about it.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Taking aim from about 220 yards out. 2 strokes off the lead. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
That's a high-quality recovery shot.
Great touch.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. To Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. We head across to the par 3 7th. We always talk about it in golf. It doesn't need to be a long one to be a great one.
Luke, this could be one of the most picturesque par 3s in all of golf. Who says great par 3s need to be more than 150 yards? Not a single one of them. I love this hole.
Oh, that's a great approach shot. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will move him to 6 under par.
Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits.
This is their look at birdie.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Well, after the beauty of the 7th, we go to the beast that is the 8th. Is there a tougher two-shotter on the property?
Not to my knowledge, no. At just around 425 yards, you're going to lay up to the end of the fairway, no driver needed, but the second shot is where it gets difficult. Downhill, a very small green. You knock it on here in 2, and you've done well.
Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Needs this one to kick right. Oh, this has been a ball striking clinic. Another green in regulation.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
That was a gallant attempt. And that should secure the par on this one. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich.
And being a couple off the lead, they can't afford to miss those birdie opportunities.
That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Time for the second shot here at the 9th. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Ooh, yeah, no, not where they wanted to go. This one's left.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
And what a rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
Boy, Rich, that was a big-time save, that one. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. Moments like that deserve another look.
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And back to the course with the live action. Well, here we have it, Rich. This player's tied for the lead with the back 9 to play.
Yeah, they're playing well right now. They're inside the top 10, and they're looking to continue that move up the leaderboard.
Oh, that was pure. After a very consistent run of play over the last half a dozen starts or so, Rich, this player's coming with a whole heap of confidence, and they look to me to be one of the players to beat. Do you agree?
We've seen this player time and time again contend for tournaments, and it is no surprise to see him doing it once again this week. It is so fun watching this player. They're in top form.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played.
And this player seems to not be too intimidated having Justin Thomas in their group today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
Oh, nice looking putt. And that will drop in for birdie. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. He's currently tied for first. Well, Rich, we start to head home, but first we've got to head up the hill on this short par 4 11th.
Thankfully, a breather hole after the last few. This is just a 3-wood. Could be a driver up the hill. Second shot, very short, but beware, this green pitches severely from back to front. Watch the spin on your second shot.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Yeah, that one's looking good. That's incredible. Gee, you don't see that very often. Superb shot. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Putting for birdie. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. Currently 9 under for the round. The first of the back 9 par 3s is the 12th.
And this is a mean one. Not going to lie. It's mean. It's right around 185 yards, but the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
Yeah, nicely played.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And back to the play, shall we? 16 feet to the hole.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Oh, so close. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Nice little par putt here.
Nice little putt to hole, that one.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Rich, let's head to the 13th tee at Pebble Beach, shall we? And what's the decision off the tee?
Aim it right, just shy of those bunkers down the right-hand side, and you've got a mid-iron for your second shot back up the hill. Again, a green that pitches severely from back to front as well as right to left.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
And from around 135 yards.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot. On a nice line.
Oh, that's a ripper. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. As we head to the 14th, I know the 18th gets all the attention here at Pebble Beach, but this is a strong par 5.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
And here we are with the third shot. He leads the field by a stroke.
Oh, I thought that one was going in.
Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Trying to get to 11 under with this putt.
Looking for another birdie here. Now that's how you roll the rock.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field.
Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
Just a couple more inland holes before we head back to the ocean, Rich, the 15th.
Hitting it anywhere down the left-hand side off the tee will find one of those deep bunkers, so you need to avoid those. Hit it out to the right, which will leave a great second shot into this green.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
That was special. What an opportunity to make a birdie.
That starts off on a good line.
And down it goes. Now 12 under par with just a handful to play.
And just with the slimmest of leads out there, Luke, this will be interesting to see how they handle the pressure.
Rich, the 16th, not a long par 4, but really requires some accuracy on approach.
It does. Lay up to the top of the hill, and you can look down on this green, which pitches severely from right to left. Just a wonderful short par 4.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
That drive was simply astonishing.
Well, this one's right at the pin. Well, that's right out of the top drawer. A great shot from our leader.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Rolling end to end, this is looking nice.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Now 4 shots up after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Let's head to 7, one of the most famous par 3s in all of golf, Rich.
Yes, just over 175 yards on the cart. It's a tale of two greens. When the pin is up front right, it's a birdie opportunity. Back left, find the green, make your three, and sprint to the 18th tee box.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 17th. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Well, that'll play. And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with John Rahm in second.
Well, Rich, as we find our way to the 18th tee, few holes in golf capture the imagination more than the finishing hole here at Pebble Beach.
So much history on this hole. Aim it at the trees right in the center and hope you don't get unlucky and get underneath one of them. From there, it's going to be a layup out to the right and just a short third shot. What a wonderful, wonderful finishing hole.
Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
Oh, no better feeling than to finish the round off with a bunch of birdies. Let's see if they can keep up for the next couple holes.
Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
And with this putt, he will win the event.
It was on a good line. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. All right, let's see if they can compose themselves and knock this one in. Well, you can start etching that name into the wall of champions, forever etched in history here at Pebble Beach. AT&T Pro-Am champion. Well played.
And no better feeling, Luke, than to win on this classic layout. Pebble Beach Golf Links, a victory they will surely remember for the rest of their days.
And Rich, I think you mentioned earlier that this player was your favourite. Well picked.
Oh, listen,